Such Pro minigame. Wow.
What is up, you guys? Your friendly neighborhood Boonslayer here. Welcome back to Such Pro. I'm sure you guys saw it yesterday. What happened with the hunter? We didn't do that bad with the hunter. We didn't do great, but we didn't do that bad. And now we're back in the arena. And now it's time for us to pick a hero once again. Now, we've had success with the rogue, but we've also had major fails with the rogue. So that could be something we call into question. Priest, we haven't done anything with Priest before, really, so we don't really know. Druid, haven't done really anything with Druid. I personally know... I feel most comfortable with the Rogue, though. I feel very comfortable with the Rogue. And I think if I look at my quests, I think I have 2 for Rogue and none for Priest, and I think one of them is Druid anyway. I think I'll just go with the Rogue simply because of familiar territory. Okay, first card. Ooh, the temptation to go with Murlocs again, man. But last time we tried to do that, that did not work. Arcane Golem seems very risky. Twilight Drake seems like it could be really good in the right situation if we're like holding on to a bunch of cards. So I think we'll go with Twilight Drake. And I know I've held on to cards before with a Rogue. Assassin's Blade is very expensive. Acolyte of Pain requires taking damage. You know, the weapon deck is a possibility. Yeah, I think the Dread Corsair seems like a good choice here. Hopefully we get a few more weapons, too. Or at least some weapon support. Oh, no, our Twilight Drake does have Battle Cry, so we don't want that. I think we'll go with the Jungle Panther. It seems like we're going higher. But it looks like I'm also going to try to be a little bit more controlling as well. Play a little bit slower. This returns a random minion. I don't like that. This gives minions stealth, which is pretty good. It's good if I have something that it has to wait to attack, doesn't have charge, then just let it conceal it. That's pretty good. Fan of Knives, though. 1 damage to all minions and draw a card. But I think, you know, if I don't have much health on the Twilight Drake, I can always conceal it. And the Dread Corsair, you know... I feel like Conceal is the option here, because I think we're going with, like, just having a bunch of good minions. Another Anabar Ambusher. Like, that's pretty much only good if the only thing I have is, like, Defias Ringleader or something. Let's see. I feel confident that we're going to get more low mana taunt or something, or at least low mana stuff that we can play. So I'll go ahead and take the Iron Fur Grizzly because it's a little bit tougher. Battlecry Freeze, minions cost 3 more. No, thank you. I'll just take this Elven Archer. Because ping damage, pretty good. Loot Hoarder is really good. The Dread Corsair, but he seems more like a finisher in the weapon deck anyway. Oh, and he has Taunt. I didn't notice that. Actually, that may make him good, but I do feel like the Loot Hoarder is going to be more important. Besides, you can just draw into the Dread Corsair that's already there. Alright. Sinister Strike seems like a very good option. Yeah, and I've noticed that Sinister Strike is a little bit rarer than... the Footman. Silver Moon Guardian, he can go into our strategy, but he's not like really aggressive enough for this. Cult Master, whenever one of our minions dies, Eviscerate is pretty good. Vanish is pretty good because we actually would not be bothered by resetting. And that goes good with our Twilight Drake too, so I think we'll go with that. Combo play. Emperor Cobra, very good for stopping the rush. Argent Commander, very good for a lot of things. But I think the Emperor Cobra, I think we need to be a little bit more controlling for the most part. Shiv is just a damage and a card. Gnomish Inventor is a card, but it costs more. I think we'd go with the Shiv here, because it costs less, gives us a card. It's all good. Frostwolf Grunt would be a decent idea. Frostwolf Grunt is probably our best idea, because we don't want to go too high. Here's another thing. Yes, this is not a turn 1 play, but it is a play that helps us. Fan of Knives, Novice Engineer, another card draw. I think we do want the card draws because we want to keep a stacked hand. Knife Juggler deals 1 damage to random enemy. Ooh, destroy your weapon and deals damage to all enemies. Yeah, that's pretty good if I've got like 1 toughness left on the weapon. But I really like the Knife Juggler though. Tell you what, due to our focus, I think I'd go with Blade Flurry. We may end up picking another weapon. 2 combo for 1 damage draw card. I really think the Iron Begowl is going to serve us really well for like getting past taunt, because we're weapon focused and we need to do that. Raid Leader, we do have a good number of minions, and some of these can become major threats if we can make them a little bit stronger. So I'd say Raid Leader. Okay. Yeah, we're only a little bit over halfway done with the deck, so we're still fairly open. Sap is good. Return an enemy minion to the hand. Don't need spell damage +1 too much. This is what we were looking for. This is another one of those swords we were looking for. Another weapon. All right, let's see what we got here. This is our purple. Stealth, destroy any minion damaged by this. Wow. 1 less for each damage, and destroy a minion with an attack of 7 or more. I'm tempted to go with the Molten Giant. But I'm also tempted to go for the Patient Assassin. This is not an easy choice. Any minion damaged by this minion. We don't really have a big nigh kill switch. A big thing that's going to take care of all of their stuff. So I go in there. I'm going there. Adjacent minions. This is taunt. This is taunt with enrage. I think we go with the taunt with enrage. Sprint, draw 4, simple enough. Battlecry, temporary attack boost. I'm not normally a fan of temporary attack boosts in this game, simply because there's so many good permanent ones. Betrayal does seem good against more of a swarmy type of thing, but I'm questioning it. You know what? I think I go with Sprint. Yeah, because I want lots of cards in my hand. Ancient Watcher can't attack. Each player draws 2 cards. But this summons a 4... Oh, it's Death Rattle summon a 4/4. I'm actually okay with that, because I can honestly send it into something and kill it. So, yeah. Do want to deal with the Mirror, but Iron Beak Owl really deals with Taunt, and we are definitely weak to Taunt. Mad Bomber. I'm concerned about hitting myself with that. But it's less likely to hit myself. I think I go with the Iron Beak simply because we got a lot of 1-0s and... Well, no, we don't. I think we go here. Yeah. Murloc Raider is just 2-1. No big deal. Acolyte of Pain. I think the Acolyte of Pain simply because it's a little bit more effect. Betrayal, I feel like we want that. I feel like that's the thing that we want. This is one of. We're not really doing the combo deck, so Shadow Step is kind of But Elven Archer is really good. And that's going to be our 2 of. And here's our gold. We've got Nat Pagel. 50% chance to draw an extra card is good. I don't like 15 seconds to take turns. And that's just destroy a minion with taunt. We're going with Nat Pagel, everybody. Nat Pagel! Nat Pagel for legendary. Confirmed for Brawl. I don't think we need a third Elven Archer. I think we'll take the Shiv instead. The Shiv serves the purpose of the Elven Archer very well. Alright, here we go. Another blue. Adjacent, and this is the last card in our deck, too. Give adjacent minions spell damage. That can be useful with the Shivs. But Sun Fury Protector gives the adjacent minions taunt. And is also lower cost. I think we'll go there simply because I'm a little bit concerned that we could go into a high cost situation. But that's our deck. Now let's see how it plays.